and a very warm welcome back to the channel of nonsense and another hostage taking video. But today we're talking about a bike I'm very excited about. It is the new KTM 890 SMT that has just been revealed. Now to start with, there is no video of this bike yet. I've only been sent photos, so forgive that. And the bike they revealed is kind of in a semi-hill climb form, so it's got some stupid headlight covers on it, so you can't really get a sense of what the road bike looks like, but essentially this is it. It's being described as a supermoto touring, that's what SMT stands for. It's designed to be fun on twisty roads apparently, but good enough to do the boring bits in between. A bit like a sandwich of cheese and chocolate. Now, at the heart of any great KTM is a great engine, as we all know, and we've known all along this is going to have a parallel twin, but we didn't know it was going to be from the 890 Adventure or the 890 Duke R, so either 105 horsepower or 121. It's the 105 horsepower engine, unfortunately, from the 890 Adventure. It's still a cracking engine, loads of torque, 100 Newton meters at 6,500 RPM, but yeah, we're not getting 121 horsepower like in the Duke R. It's just a little bit of a pity because this bike is clearly designed from the photos to be a hooligan machine, as all KTMs are. And I know it will still feel naughty, and journalists are out in Sardinia riding it Friday this week. I'm not going to be there because I'm too small to make it on those trips, but whatever. Now, some boring stuff. The fuel tank's 15.8 litres, and KTM's claiming you'll get 61 mpg, which means a real-world tank range, hopefully, of just over 200 miles, so it should be useful for touring and getting to your Swiss passes without having to stop at too many Swiss petrol stations and having your bumhole examined financially. I'll talk about looks in a minute. That fuel tank is bespoke for the 890 SMT. It's slimmer, it's sculpted, and apparently it's designed to sit you in the bike so you can like hang off it and get your knee down. And they have said that despite having a one-piece seat, it is designed so you can move around on the bike. But again, I guess we'll see when we actually ride the thing. Right, let's talk about the chassis. It weighs 194 kilograms. That's a wet weight ready to ride or ready to race, as KTM's wacky marketing department likes to say. Big news, it's got 17-inch wheels, so it's going to have a decent set of rubber that you can choose for it, and KTM has not cheaped out on the tyres for this bike. It's got Michelin Power RS tyres, which I think are on the Duke R, and they are phenomenal on the road. Like when you're properly going for it, the Duke R feels like it can lean for days. Hopefully this is much the same. It's got 320mm front brakes with 4-piston calipers. Nothing super sexy or fancy there. We'll get the electronics in a bit. Seat height is 860mm, and I've done some research, and that is 1 centimetre lower than a Ducati Hypermotard, not the SP, the regular one. So yeah, 860mm should be reasonably approachable, albeit slightly on the loftier side, and I think it's a little bit taller than the 890 Adventure seat height. In terms of suspension up front, you've got 43mm WP Apex fork that's fully adjustable apparently, and at the back you've got a shock that's adjustable for rebound and preload. The handlebars, they've got 6 different positions that you can adjust them through, a range of 30mm in terms of the adjustment, so I don't know, forward and back, I guess, a little bit. So you should be able to get some weight over the front end to keep the front wheel down, not that you would want to do that. Now, it's too early to tell, but I think it's got very similar geometry to the 890 Adventure, possibly sharpened up a bit because of that front wheel size change. I can't see any luggage options listed so far for the bike, but I'm sure there will be, and I've looked at the photos of the 890 SMT and compared them to the 890 Adventure, and it looks like the mounting points for the rear pannier carriers are still there, so hopefully KTM will release some soft luggage for this bike so you can turn it into a proper actual tourer and not just do your S&M bit of the bike's name, if that makes sense. Now, in terms of electronics, it's got pretty much everything you would expect. It's got a 5-inch TFT, again presumably nicked from the 890 Adventure. Apparently that's really quite a nice screen now. It's optically bonded glass, so it's more resistant to glare. It's also more scratch resistant than before. Apparently it's got a 6-axis IMU as well, so you've got cornering traction control, cornering ABS, and it's also got Supermoto ABS, so you can turn ABS off on the rear and do dank skids if you've got any skills, which I don't. In terms of riding modes, there's rain, there's street, there's sport, and of course being KTM there's a track pack and a tech pack, so you can unlock a track riding mode which gives you 10-stage adjustable traction control, and presumably will encourage the bike to do that a bit more, is usually worth having. There is also an optional quick shifter up and down. Again, you've got to pay to unlock it. Likewise heated grips as well. Now, there's no mention of a separate wheelie control function on this bike. I don't think there is on the 890 Adventure. I think it's only the Super Duke R that gets that. But anyway, Looking at the photos, it certainly looks like it wheelies, and I'm sure if you put it in track mode and lower the TC enough, like my 1290 Super Adventure S, it will do that for days. I've done that quite a lot in this video, haven't I? I like KTMs. Right, finally, the least important bit to me, might be the most important bit to you, sorry it's at the end, is the looks of the bike. It looks quite cool. It does hark back to that 990 SMT, but now we've got that nice Beak as well, which just looks really quite cool, and I just think it looks really aggressive. You've got that small smoked screen at the front end, and thankfully for tall guys like me, that just means the wind's going to hit you in the chest and not buff it around your head. So I think this might actually be a more comfortable bike for me to ride than the 890 Adventure. In terms of wind noise, it's got super racy graphics obviously, and in this photo what looks like a full Akrapovic system. Don't know if we'll get that here in the UK. I'm sure there'll be an Acura slip-on. Now, this bike arrives in mid-May in dealers, and it's gonna cost, I reckon, about 12 grand, because that's how much the 890 Adventure base model goes for over here. So it might be a bit more than that, might be a bit less, I don't know at the moment, but it looks like a fun package. Personally, for me, I'm really tempted to go and get one of these, because my last bike was a Ducati 950 Hypermotard SP, and that was mega fun on back roads around here, but it just wasn't really designed for long journeys. And now I've got a 1290 Super Adventure S, mega on some back roads, but it's almost a bit too fast, and obviously great for long distance touring. I reckon this 890 Adventure is going to give you more thrashability on the roads. I think you'll be able to use more of that engine without breaking all the speed limits, while still having loads of torque, doing little wheelies everywhere, and it looks like it should be good enough for some touring as well, certainly with that tank range. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. Are you? Let me know down in the comments, and if you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time when I won't look like I've been taken hostage in my daughter's bedroom. See you soon.